It's Classic Country, 100.1 WGLC. Kevin and Charles in the morning. Cool Thursday morning. But again, we've got a special guest on the line right now, the one and only Pat Green. He's going to be performing live in concert at Joe's Live Rosemont on October the 22nd. Great venue, going to be a great show. Well, good morning to you, Pat.
Hello, Shutdown, man. How's everything going up there?
Hey, you know what? Getting cool. Got the Cubs doing some things, but, we are glad that the Cubs are doing well, but we're glad that we've got Pat Green on the line, and we're just excited for the show. Going to be at Joe's Live Rosemont on the 22nd.
Yeah, what a great place. I got to preview it. I haven't played there yet. But, all the guys from Joe's, when it was over there on Weed Street, man, of course I got to get to know them very well. So I'm excited to come back and get the new show done in the new place.
And you've been on the road quite a bit this last year and play a lot of dates around Texas. Do you get out of Texas quite a bit?
Oh, sure. Yeah, we still do shows, a lot of shows up and down the East Coast, Colorado. We've been twice to Cal this year. I don't know why that's so hot for us this year. But, we travel all around, and we still do about 80 shows a year. It's kind of came back from the days when we were, out on the road with Kenny Chesney and Keith Urban and those guys, man. Those tours were, we'd be out for 6 months at a time. So I'm glad to slow down a little bit. My kids appreciate it too.
Oh, definitely. And you're getting things going in the mid 90s. I mean, you've been doing this for a while. I mean, you're definitely a veteran when it comes to this. What's maybe been the one thing that you've learned in maybe over 20 plus years of being on the road?
Well, 20 years on the road is it's like dog years. I mean, my gosh, in effect, I'm about 650 years old.
There we go.
I'm about like Moses, yeah. So it'll age you.
Now, a few years ago, you took a break from songwriting. What was the reason for that?
Well, I think that, I loved my years with RCA. I loved that, we had 16 top 40 hits with those guys, and man, it was a great time in my life. But the pressure that is on you to not only record records and write songs, but they have to be hit songs and hit records. And, I just wanted to have a little more organic feel to it and give it some time. So I took about 4 years where I just, I was still writing songs, but I wasn't putting anything out until I felt like I had really good songs that I could relate to on a personal level, and really got that accomplished. I'm feeling very proud of what we did.
And the songs you're writing now and have wrote over the last couple of years, are they based on things you see on the road, or do you sometimes project like scenarios or imagine different things to create some of these songs?
Sure, inspiration comes from a great many places. I mean, anything that you feel intensely about. I think that's the real key to writing great songs, is just telling the truth about your emotions and how you feel about a particular topic. And certainly my family, my wife and kids are at the top of that list.
And we're talking again with Pat Green, who's going to be live in concert at Joe's Live Rosemont coming up on October the 22nd. And Pat, obviously, you've been doing this for a long time. We found out in dog years you've been doing this for 600-some years.
Yes.
What's been some of the best people that you've been involved with over that time?
Well, I got to have, Willie Nelson is at the top of that list. You got to throw Lionel Lovett and Sheryl Crow and all the neat people that I've gotten to record with and be on tour with. Dave Matthews was a real standout. Got to tour with him for a little while. So, I've just been lucky, that to have. It's cool to have famous friends. I ain't gonna lie about that.
After all these years since you started, do you still have your first guitar?
I do still have my first guitar. It's not at my house right now. It's actually being repaired. But it's got, for about the first 5 years, I got everybody who I performed with to sign it. So it kind of looks like Willie's guitar in a way. It looks like Trigger because it's got signatures all over it. But it's pretty cool.
Definitely. And again, we're talking with Pat Green at Joe's Live Rosemont. Going to be on October the 22nd. Going to be a great show, nice venue. And Pat's been doing a lot of stuff in Texas, but you're coming up to Illinois. I mean, talk about a big culture change right there.
No, it's I think people are kind of the same everywhere you go. But what I enjoy is seeing the different types of culture. And one of my very closest friends, Steve Swanson's family, lives there in Chicago, and so I go up there a lot of times just to go out and visit and hang out. I'm usually up there for opening day for the Cubbies. I'm a big baseball fan, so yeah, I'll be coming up there for the upcoming series for sure.
And on that big road trip, who are you listening to right now? Who do you have in your headphones?
I've been listening a lot to Chris Stapleton, I guess, is at the top of that list, man. He's such a great songwriter and amazing singer. I got to write one of the songs on my new record with him. And, that's just, wow. He's the best.
And you're going to be at Joe's Live Rosemont on the 22nd. Again, for those people that could be going to that show, what in a nutshell can people expect when they come to see Pat Green at Joe's Live Rosemont on October 22nd?
Well, I don't know who said it. I think it was Dylan Ross said, you got to dance with the one who brung you. So I'm sure we'll be, whipping out all the hits. We'll be whipping out all the hits, but we'll be throwing in a couple of the new songs as well, just so people kind of get a glimpse of what we've been doing lately.
I'll tell you what, their spirits are going to be high with what the Cubbies are doing, but of course to see you live in concert. But again, Pat, thanks for dropping in on us here on a cool Thursday, and we're excited for this show at Joe's Live Rosemont.
Thanks, guys, for having me on the air. I really appreciate all the help, and we'll see you all down the road.
All right. Thank you much.
All right, guys. Well done.